Many instructors are familiar with PowerPoint as a tool to create slideshows, but few people seem to be aware that it can also be used to create short animated videos, which you can then post online. This is, I find, particularly useful in biology, where animations are the way to really convey some of the concepts. So you have molecules that are moving around and you want to be able to show them while you're including your narration. So the first thing that you need to do is kind of the same thing that you might do when you're doing a PowerPoint, which is to create drawings. And so here I'm going to include two little figures. You can imagine, whoops, perhaps I'll start here with a cell. So here's my cell, circle, and on the cell I'm going to include some sort of a receptor. Okay, and I'll color it in a slightly different color so we can see it more. And I'm also going to create some kind of hormone or molecule that's going to come and bind to this receptor. So here I'm just going to change its color. Okay, so I have the three pieces on my canvas that I want to animate. The first thing that you will want to do is then create your animation. Here I'm going to imagine that this hormone here is going to pass by, and then it's going to bind to the receptor, and eventually I could create more animations about something that happens in the cell, which we're not going to care about right now. So to create the animation, what I do is I click on the figure that I'm interested in, click on the top menu, Animation, and then I'm actually going to say Add Animation. And you have all these things that you can do. You can make a figure appear for the first time. You can make it, emphasize it in some way, make it grow, shrink, change color. You can make it disappear, or you can make it move. And this is, when I make something move, my personal preference is always to choose Custom Path, which allows me to define exactly how that shape will move. And so once you've selected this, you can now go back to your canvas, and if you click and drag, you're basically delineating a path that your molecule will take until, and will move in that way. And so right now I've created this path, the molecule moves. As you can see, it's a little quick, so one of the things that I can adjust here is how long it will take for the molecule to go on this journey. So let's say I'm going to say 6 seconds. And now if I click play, I'm going to see how rapidly they slowed it down a lot, and now it's bound. Okay, so let's say that right now, of course, if I was making a video, an animation, I would want to include a lot more motions, and things would happen next in the cell, but let's just say for our purpose that this is sufficient. The next step to creating a video then is to include a narration, and this is very easy to do. All you need to do is go to Slideshow, the top menu Slideshow, and then say Record Slideshow. So when you click this button, here's what happens. It says, do you want to start recording? Yes. And at this point, whatever I say gets recorded and gets added to my slide, and in the time in which I'm clicking the button. So if I click my first button, now my figure starts to move, and I could add my narration and say, oh, now the hormone is coming towards the cell. And when you're done, you have basically now created, oops, how do I get out here? Okay. I have now basically created a PowerPoint show that has embedded within it my narration. Okay, so if I think it'd be difficult to, can I preview this? Let's see if I can preview. And at this point, so you can see, I'm not going to show the whole thing, of course, but you can see that my narration, what I was talking about while the PowerPoint slide was happening, has been embedded as part of my PowerPoint presentation. And then the only thing that I need to do now is to save the file, not so much as a PowerPoint file, but as a movie file. So to do that, I go to File, Save As, and one of the options that you have is to save as different formats, save as type, and the type that you want to use now is a, let's see, where is it going to be? Windows Media Video, WMV. You can give it whatever name you want. I'll just save it to my desktop, presentation, here we go. And it's going to take quite a bit of time to record. You can see here that the file is saving right now, and you'll remember this was perhaps a 30-second file. It's going to take a few minutes. And once that's done, I will have now a video file which I can upload to YouTube or a course management system, and it is a video, and it's showing the animations in my slide with my narration, and students can then view it. So that is a very quick lesson in how to use PowerPoint in order to create short videos for your biology class. I hope this was helpful to you.